Today I'm doing a $1,500 budget mower challenge to where I have to make a 6-second pass at the 8 Mile dragster for under $1,500. I was browsing Marketplace and I found a steal of a deal, a complete GSXR 750 engine with a whole bunch of extras and a power commander. It turns out he was subscribed to the channel, and that's how we became best friends ever since. Now you too should subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. Alright guys, I got a pretty crazy deal on this GSXR 750 engine complete with all the wiring harnesses, the ECU, the fuel injectors and all that for $350. So 130 horsepower for $350. He gave me an extra frame which is useless, so I'm going to scrap that for 40 bucks. I'm going to sell my extra ECU for 150 and I'll be all in this package for $160. Now, here's the catch. The engine block is cracked, a little bit cracked, so that's why the deal was so good. But it's nothing I can't fix. It's a very tiny crack. And one more thing this engine is missing is a fuel pump. Fuel pumps are like $500, so that's the only catch. The engine is cracked and we need a fuel pump. Okay, so this is the piece, and I'm not even gonna bother welding that. That's too much work. I'm just gonna use the trusty JB weld. It should take care of that perfectly fine. If it doesn't, we'll just add some more. I want to be careful. I don't want to expand this seal or spray any of this inside the engine, so ought to be fine right there. All right, guys, so we got to steal or borrow our dad's mower, and I'm going to swap it while he's not home. I'm hoping this is going to be easy. I haven't even seen this thing. I haven't really planned out for it. Well, here it is. You got a pretty big engine bay. Lots of room for activities. And then I really like how everything is stamped steel instead of plastic like on the new mowers. It looks a lot like my Murray. I forgot how to say it. Got a nice solid steel frame. I actually like the way this thing looks. Hey guys, today's video is sponsored by BetterHelp. Now you guys know mental health is super important, but maybe you find yourself being bogged down by your current relationship where you have too much worries and anxious thoughts. You constantly find yourself asking questions that you want answers to, like, am I good enough? Well, BetterHelp is here to help. Going to therapy is not a sign of weakness, but a sign of strength. And you can get started today with a quick questionnaire online and get matched up with a licensed therapist in a couple days or less. And with over 7,000 reviews averaging 4.5 stars on Trustpilot, you know BetterHelp is here to help. You deserve better. Go to betterhelp.com/facilitybuilds to get 10% off your first month of therapy. That'll be the first link in the description. Check it out. Help support the channel. With that being said, let's go ahead and get back to the video. First thing we gotta do is strip off all the junk so it's down to the bare frame. Now you could find mowers like this for free all day long here where I live. I mean, people throw them away, they get old, they break. This is one heavy transaxle. Man, it is crazy how much weight you could shave off a mower. That's gotta be like 200 pounds. So I'm gonna keep with the stock frame. I'm not going to modify anything, just bolt the engine on, bolt the axle in. I got this live axle kit from Go Power Sports. This is going to allow me to run a live 1 1/4 axle through here. And as for the front of this thing, there's 2 square holes on each side. I'm going to drill these out and I'm going to insert my front axle into here. So we got a set of Hoosier slicks for the mower. Super excited to see how they look on here. Dude, that is perfect. Alright, so I got my wheel positioned where I want it to be. Kind of got it secure there with jack stands. Unfortunately, I'm not going to have any front brakes though. So I bent this piece of DOM. This is going to be our front axle. It's going to slide in like that. And just checking the clearance there, make sure our wheels can turn and the hood clears, and it does. Dude, that is insane. I mean, it kind of fits like a glove. Wow, dude, I just put the hood on and you can't even tell there's a motorcycle engine in there. I mean, it's all concealed, and we'll even have room here for air filters. I knew this would be the perfect candidate for a motorcycle swap. My subscriber even included an aftermarket stainless exhaust system, and as you could see there, miraculously, it fits. It clears that steering beam, and the radiator fits too, which is crazy. I mean, it's like this thing was meant to be, and those engine mounts are going to be removable because I'm welding them to the hood mounts, so it's all just coming together so beautifully and so effortlessly. Well, we got the engine mounted, but I can feel a whole lot of frame flexing, so we got to go ahead and beef up the frame because the axle is on the ground. We got the bottom mounts done, we got the front mounts down, and now it's time for the rear mounts, and these will be the last mounts, and then this mower will not be going anywhere. So I made this chain tensioner with slots in it, and this is going to get welded under the chain. And now I'm adding some much needed cross bracing so that the engine part of this mower does not just rip out under load, and same thing with the axle. We're going to tie that in, make it really strong, and it'll also make launching super predictable. That way we won't have any frame flexing. The tires alone is what's going to act as suspension. And now I'm just verifying the negative caster on my spindles. The negative caster is going to keep this thing straight at high speeds. And these spindles are from Go Power Sports. You can buy them as a kit. I'll have the links down below for everything as always. I got this billet fuel flange that's got to be welded to the gas tank to accept the fuel pump. Funny thing is, this is actually the gas tank that came off the old red mower. Alright, so we got the fuel pump tank flange welded on. So I'm still waiting for my fuel pump. I bought a Chinese one. Just gonna take my chances. Shout out Tom Pro Designs on eBay, not sponsored. These things cost like 80 bucks, so you better make it count. I had to modify the water pump there because the outlet was hitting the frame and there was no way to get a hose on there. So let's go ahead and put this thing in. Guys, I gotta give a plug to HTP. This is their Revolution 2500 welder. Very solid, amazing machine. It's got MIG and TIG all in one. So I've welded a whole car with this whole mower. I've been using it for 2 years, no problems, no issues. I've built so many vehicles and projects with this thing. It's still rocking strong. So guys, check it out if you're in the market for a multi-process machine. It's got all the features you would ever need. We got our wheels in and $1 million bucks. Look at these spoked aluminum wheels. Wow, that looks sick. Got our spoked Douglas aluminum wheels. I'm gonna go ahead and put these on. Guys, I'm super stoked with the progress on my drag mower. This only took me 3 days, and I think I'm like $1,000 in it. The most expensive part being the tires and the wheels. We have like $350 back here and then $350 in the front. So $700 in wheels and tires. But that's because I want to go fast. I'm super happy with the stance. I'm going to lower the seat, add some wheelie bars, and hopefully go low sixes. I mean, that's the goal. It should be honestly really easy to go low sixes, and we'll definitely make sure to find some supercars and do some supercar trolling. Anyways, with that being said, guys, leave a like if you enjoyed this video. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Stay tuned, peace, and God bless.